Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Umpi Metsaramukopela, aka Umpi under the grace of God. I'm back. It's another week. Happy Valentine's Day. I know you're gonna see this after this day, but happy Valentine's Day. I hope le chile monate. Kadi the teddy bear, the chocolate, the cat, the ding. I hope you guys really enjoyed your Valentine's. And this is my Valentine's, so yeah, happy Valentine's Day to me also. But yeah, I hope you really enjoyed and you are still enjoying, because it's still early. So yeah, today we're going to talk about anxiety, and the reason why we're talking about anxiety is because I'm gonna tell you everything that happens. Not everything, but yeah, because I wanna cover everything got a week, only one day video, one day, but anyways, I recently had an anxiety attack, and it wasn't for the first time, but it was the first time being able to overcome it, because normally I just allow it to depress me. I allow it to just take over my emotions, my feelings, and my that moment in J. It can take the whole day and but this time, thank God, I was able to not immediately, but I was able to overcome it. I was able to tap out of it, and I know it's not easy, but yeah, we are all human beings, guys. We go through these things. Either you're a child of God or not, we go through. I feel like they go through a lot about Tata, because Satan is attacking. He's busy. So we should also be ready. Okay, when he comes with all his tricks, because he come like in different ways. So when he comes, we must always know what to do. We must always have our weapon ready. But like people who have asthma, they know how they need a pump. They walk around with their pump, so when the asthma starts, they know how they just pump 3 times and then they are okay. It's the same with everything. You must always have something to overcome that, or else anywho, so I've been having anxiety attacks, but they were not really, they're not that extreme whereby I can breathe like total, like, yeah, I can breathe, but I feel somehow, my heart starts beating fast, but not fast, but yeah, and those emotions and so yeah, I've been having them. Okay, I've noticed them last year, and I didn't really know what it was, because I'll be like, God, why am I feeling like this? Because normally it will attack me when I am too excited, or when I'm too excited, or if I worry too much. So if there's two, it's that. And when I am really excited or happy about something, I was like, no. So now I'm not supposed to be too excited. Every time I get excited, like, this thing comes, I start feeling somehow, and so yeah, that was not a solution. No, you mustn't be excited, you mustn't be happy, because girl, I have to be happy, I deserve to be happy, and God wants me to be happy. So yeah, it okay, last year when it's like, okay, it did not start last year, but when I started to notice the feelings, and I was like, I would constantly ask God, oh, why am I feeling like this? Why is this happening? Because 2 minutes ago I was okay, so why now? Like, what's happening? Why am I feeling like this? Did I do something wrong? Did I, like, what's happening, Lord? What is it? What did I not do? And also, we should always remember, like, God does not measure our works. God doesn't look at us according to our works. Do I make sense? Yeah, I do. So yeah, it wasn't so that one we cancel it. It wasn't that. It wasn't hore. I wasn't getting this attacks because I did something wrong. I wasn't getting this attacks because I did not do something, or I did not read my Bible, or I did not pray, or God doesn't work like that. So yeah, okay. And then this year, it also attacked me, and this time I was not alone. I was with Mama. We're in Joburg. So we returning this other mall, go Joburg, and all of a sudden, okay, I was really, really super, super hungry the day. So, Kore, it was like when I'm hungry, I'm moody. So, yeah, I was really, really hungry. And busy, mama. I need food. And so we went to the mall. But when I got inside the mall, that's when trouble started. You know, seeing people and like too many people, the couple, the ding ding, you know. But it was a lot for me, and I started feeling somehow, and I started being too moody, and I started to get irritated very easily, and because when you get these things, you start like your emotions change, your feel like you behave somehow, you behave meaniana over that mean girl or mean boy, and yeah, it wasn't really nice because it affects the people that are around you. So when you start feeling those attacks, and you start trying to focus on those emotions, you're trying to figure out how to tap out of it, or how, like, when you start in J processing everything, you start being mean to everyone, you start being rude, you start being whatever you become. So yeah, and it took me like it took a long time. I don't wanna like it took its time, because I didn't know what to do. How do I tap out from this? I think the most important thing is, how do I tap out? We go through certain situations, but how do I come out of it? So yeah, the question was, how do I tap out? And I didn't know that time. And last week, our killing, it was on Friday, I went to the mall again, and this time I was alone. So when I got there, I was on a call with my cousin, and we hanged up. I had to do certain things very quick, and after doing all those things, I went to McDonald's. When I got to McDonald's, I ordered my food and waited for my food. I don't know what was happening, but the mood started to change. I started to become somehow hearing, like, I don't know, maybe it was because people were sitting with their friends, people were, having, like, I was alone, and people had people around them, and I don't know, it was a lot for me, and I started, panicking, and started feeling somehow, started feeling, all those emotions, and thank God I did not entertain it, and immediately I was like, okay, so what now? Then I went to the internet. I was like, anxiety versus that talks about anxiety. Hagena data. So like I used the Wi-Fi Yago McDonald's. I tried it. It didn't work. I tried the most Wi-Fi. It took time, but eventually it went to what I wanted. It gave me what I wanted, and I got like I just pressed on the first thingy, the first website after typing anxiety versus that talks about anxiety, and immediately I got those, and Wi-Fi yatama, like, what? I don't need this. Like, dude, please work with me. What's happening? But eventually I got to that website, and I got like 20 verses. I was like, where am I gonna start? 20, only to find out I only needed one. The first one that I read, First Timothy 2 Timothy 1 verse 7. God did not give me the spirit of fear, but of power, love, and sound mind. And it was in a different version where they explain, I think it was amplified, if not King James, New King James, where they explained sound mind. It's a calm mind. When we say God gave you the spirit of love, peace, love, and a sound mind. When you're talking about sound mind, get calmness. And at that time I was not feeling calmness. I was like, hey Satan, please leave me alone. And I started meditating on that verse. I started saying it out, reading it aloud. I started reading it out, Babo. So I started reading it out loud. God did not give me the spirit of fear, but of power and sound mind. My food is still there. I go again. I'm sure people are like, why is this girl talking to herself, and why is she not eating her food? Is she waiting for someone? But give me la moto one. But yeah, I didn't care what people think. I didn't care what. I was just focusing on myself and just said that verse. I think like for 2 minutes, and after that I started eating. After a moment, I was like, okay. So I'm okay. Like, okay. Now I know what to do when I get this. Now I know how to react to this thing when it comes back again. And thank God I feel like it was gonna ruin the whole day, like the rest of my day, because I was gonna meet Limama, and it was just gonna cause chaos, because now mood, wally mood. And when I'm moody, how cute, how cute, I don't like it. So yeah, but I just thank God. So yeah, what I'm trying to say, we should find, like, life on its own. Life, it's not easy. I don't want to lie, life is not easy, but we need to know how to respond to it, or else it's going to respond to us. Do I make sense? So if you don't know how to react in all situations, it's gonna be a problem, because for a longest of time I've been allowing these emotions, I've been allowing this anxiety to take over. Whereas I could have just opened my Bible and read just one verse. It only took one verse, not 20 verses, not 20 verses. It gave me like the chapter 20, but I took the first one and it was a done deal. I was okay. And it reminds me of when I had depression, but this is a story for another day. So yeah, there was a time where I was depressed but we're gonna talk about it next time, maybe next week, who knows. So yeah, but yeah, that's it from me. I don't know. I will do a video about it, explaining how. That one, I know that God healed me. But when I get my depression, I know it was God. I had him, calling me, but we'll talk about that next time, not today, because I don't want to take your time. 12 minutes is enough, I think. So yeah, that's it from me. I love you and God bless you. So that's it from me, from your girl _Grace. I hope you really enjoyed this video, and also I hope you take something. And yeah, this life, let's do this life thing together, man, including God in the middle. You must always have God inside everything when you do things, or else this thing life will swallow you up, and you won't be able to. It's not easy to come out. But if you have God, he's gonna, like, every time you try to, he's gonna pull you out immediately. Like, he's always there to pull you, like, we go, and like, he's like, wow. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe, like, and you can comment, and you can also tell me how you deal with anxiety if ever you experience one. And yeah, I love you guys, and thank you, and I hope you really enjoyed it. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe and also share with your friends, family, and let's go to this thing, man. Yeah, I love you guys. Bye. Mwah.